Hey there, habit heroes. Welcome back to the channel. Have you ever felt stuck? Like you know you should be exercising more or saving money or reading that book, but somehow you just don't. You try to start a good habit and it fizzles out in days. You try to quit a bad one and you're back to it before you know it. Why is change so hard? What if I told you the secret isn't about willpower or motivation or making massive, life-altering changes? What if the real power lies in the smallest things? Today, we're diving deep into the timeless wisdom of James Clear's incredible book, Atomic Habits. This book isn't just about getting things done, it's about understanding the invisible forces that shape our behavior and how to leverage them to build the life you want. We're going to break down 5 key lessons that can truly transform how you approach habits, goals, and personal growth. Ready to unlock the surprising power of tiny changes? Let's jump in. Lesson: the astonishing power of 1% better. Alright, lesson number 1, and maybe the most foundational idea from the book, the power of being 1% better every day. People do this all the time. They want massive results right now. They set huge goals. I'm gonna lose 50 pounds in 3 months. Or, I'm gonna build $1 million business this year. And when they don't see dramatic results immediately, they get discouraged and quit. You do this too. Admit it. But James Clear shows us the math: improving by just 1% each day leads to being 37 times better by the end of the year. Conversely, getting 1% worse each day leads to nearly zero. It's the compound effect of tiny improvements or minor regressions. Think about it like investing money. Small amounts saved regularly grow into a fortune over time. Your habits are the compound interest of self-improvement. It's not about the outcome of one workout or one healthy meal. It's about the consistent system of showing up. Your life today is the sum of your past habits. This lesson teaches us patience and consistency are king, not intensity. Focus on small, sustainable steps, not giant leaps. Imagine you want to learn a new skill. Trying to practice for 8 hours straight once a month is far less effective than practicing for 15-20 minutes every single day. That tiny, consistent effort adds up to massive progress. So stop aiming for perfection or dramatic overnight change. Start small. What's one tiny action you could take today that makes you just 1% better? Lesson 2: focus on identity, not just outcomes. Lesson 2 takes us deeper. It's not just about what you want to achieve, but who you want to become. This is about building identity around your desired habits. Most people approach habits outcome first. Their goal is, write a book. So, they try to force themselves to write. An identity-based approach flips this: the goal is, become a writer. Think about the difference. A person whose goal is to write a book might struggle with procrastination. A person whose goal is to be a writer sees writing as part of who they are. Their habits are evidence of their identity. You want to become the type of person who exercises regularly. Start acting like one. That person doesn't skip workouts, they find a way to fit them in. You want to be a morning person. Start going to bed a little earlier. Every small action you take is a vote for the type of person you want to be. The more votes you cast for a particular identity, the stronger that identity becomes. Your habits literally shape your self-image. Imagine trying to quit smoking. Focusing on the outcomes, I want to quit smoking, is hard because your identity might still be, I am a smoker trying to quit. Shifting to I am a non-smoker changes everything. When offered a cigarette, a smoker trying to quit might say, no thanks, I'm trying to quit. A non-smoker simply says, no thanks, I don't smoke. See the subtle but powerful difference. It's about embodying the identity first. Who is the person you aspire to be? What habits would that person have? Start acting like them, one tiny habit at a time. Lesson 3: good habits obvious. Alright, practical application time. Lesson 3 is the first of James Clear's 4 laws of behavior: change it, make it obvious. People do this all the time. They rely on memory or willpower to trigger a habit. They intend to go to the gym, but forget their bag. They plan to practice guitar, but the guitar is hidden in the closet. Your environment is a powerful, often unconscious, trigger for your behavior. Choose and your environment dictate your habits. If healthy snacks are visible, you're more likely to eat them. If the TV remote is right next to you, you're more likely to turn on the TV. You can design your environment to make the cues for good habits impossible to miss, and the cues for bad habits invisible. This isn't about willpower, it's about making it easy to remember to do the good thing. A great technique is habit stacking. After a current habit, I will add a new habit. Imagine you want to start reading more. Don't just think, I should read. Make it obvious. Leave the book right on your pillow. When you see it before bed, it's a clear cue. Want to remember to take your vitamins? Put the bottle next to your toothbrush. After you brush your teeth, current habit, you'll see the vitamins new habit cue. Want to avoid mindlessly checking social media? Put your phone in a different room or turn off notifications. Make the bad habit cues less obvious. Where in your environment can you place a visual trigger for a habit you want to build? Make the path to the good habit clear. Lesson 4. Make good habits easy. This is a big one and often overlooked. Lesson 4. Make it easy. This is the third law of behavior change. We're focusing on the most impactful ones for this overview. People often think building a habit requires massive effort and motivation. But the truth is, we are wired to follow the path of least resistance. The easier something is, the more likely we are to do it. The friction involved in starting a habit can be a huge barrier. James Clear introduces the concept of the 2-minute rule, a scale down any habit until it can be done in 2 minutes or less. The goal is not necessarily to finish the task, but to make it easy to start and to show up. Reduce the number of steps between you and your good habit. Make bad habits difficult by increasing friction. Imagine you want to start running. The thought of a 30-minute run might feel daunting. Applying the 2-minute rule, the habit becomes, put on my running shoes. That's it. Once your shoes are on, you're much more likely to actually go for a run. Want to eat healthier lunches? Spend 20 minutes on Sunday prepping meals for the week. Now, grabbing a healthy lunch takes seconds, instead of the effort of deciding, cooking, and packing each day. Want to stop watching so much TV? Unplug the TV and put the remote in a drawer upstairs. Increase the friction. How can you make that one habit you're struggling with so easy that it takes less than 2 minutes to start? Focus on the action of starting, not just the outcome. Lesson 5. Make good habits satisfying. Okay, the final key lesson today, and the fourth law, make it satisfying. This is crucial for making habits stick. People do this. They start good habits that have delayed rewards, like saving money for retirement or exercising for long-term healthy, and struggle to maintain them because the immediate payoff isn't there. Meanwhile, bad habits like eating junk food or scrolling social media offer instant gratification. The cardinal rule of behavior change is, what is immediately rewarded is repeated. What is immediately punished is avoided. To make good habits stick, you need to find a way to make them immediately satisfying, even in a small way. You need to feel successful now, not just eventually. You can track your habits visually, like marking an X on a calendar to see progress, which is satisfying. You can use immediate, small rewards. You can get an accountability partner, where checking in and reporting success feels good, and skipping feels slightly bad. Imagine you want to build a reading habit. After you read for 15 minutes, allow yourself 5 minutes of guilt-free scrolling on a favorite app. This is called temptation bundling, pairing a desired action with a necessary one. Or, use a habit tracker app that gives you a little cheer or visual chain as you log each day. Seeing that chain grow is immediately rewarding. Want to save money? Set up automatic transfers and celebrate hitting small milestones. Make skipping a bad habit immediately unsatisfying. Maybe you have to put 5 in a jar for a cause you dislike every time you do the bad habit. How can you add a little bit of immediate satisfaction to a good habit you want to keep? Make it feel good to do the right thing, right away. So there you have it, 5 powerful, transformative lessons from James Clear's Atomic Habits. The power of 1% better, focusing on tiny consistent progress. 2. Building habits based on the identity of the person you want to become. 3. Making cues for good habits obvious in your environment. The 4. Making good habits easy by reducing friction and starting small. The 2-minute rule. 5. Making good habits satisfying with immediate rewards and tracking. These aren't just theories, they are practical, actionable strategies for building the systems that lead to remarkable results over time. It's not about finding motivation, it's about designing your life so that good habits are easy and bad habits are hard. My challenge to you is this: don't try to apply all 5 lessons at once. Pick one. Just one lesson that resonated with you the most today. How can you implement that single idea in your life this week? Which of these lessons spoke to you the loudest? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single one. If you found this deep dive helpful, please give this video a like and subscribe to the channel for more insights on building a better life, one small habit at a time. Thanks for watching.